For many years, I believed I was a good father. I worked hard every day, left home early in the morning, and returned late at night. I thought that providing food, clothes, and a roof over my family's head was the most important responsibility of a parent.
I did not realize that my son needed something more than money. He needed my time, my patience, and my understanding. When my son was young, he used to run to the door when I came home. He would hold my hand and tell me about his school day, but as he grew older, something changed. He became silent. He avoided eye contact. When I tried to speak with him, he answered in short sentences or went to his room. One day, during an argument, he shouted at me, "I hate you." Those words cut deeper than any knife. I did not understand why he felt this way. I had never hurt him physically. I had never abandoned him. I thought I was doing everything right. But in his eyes, I was not a father. I was only a stranger who lived in the same house our problems began when he entered his teenage years. He wanted to study art, but I wanted him to become a doctor or an engineer. I believed that only those careers could guarantee a successful future. When he showed me his drawings, I did not praise him. Instead, I said, "This is useless." Focus on your real studies every time he tried to express himself. I stopped him. I compared him to other children. I said things like, "Why can't you be like your cousin or your friend is better than you in school?" I thought I was motivating him, but in reality, I was destroying his confidence. Slowly, the distance between us grew wider. One evening, he failed an important exam. When the school called me, I became furious. I did not ask him how he felt or what had happened. I only shouted at him. I said he was lazy and irresponsible. He stood in front of me, silent, with tears in his eyes. Then he spoke the words that changed my life. "You don't care about me. You only care about your dreams, not mine." I hate you. After that day, he stopped talking to me completely. He avoided meals with the family. He spent most of his time outside or locked in his room. I felt angry at first, then confused and finally empty. Our house was quiet, but not peaceful. It was full of pain that nobody wanted to speak about. One night, I found an old notebook in his room. It was his diary. I knew I should not read it, but my heart was desperate to understand him. Inside, I saw his thoughts written in simple words. "My father never listens to me. He thinks I am a failure. I feel invisible in my own home." I sat on his bed and cried like a child. For the first time, I saw myself through my son's eyes. I realized that my silence and harsh words had built a wall between us. I had been present physically, but absent emotionally. The next morning, I made a decision. I would change when he came home from school. I asked him to sit with me. At first, he refused. He thought I wanted to scold him again. But I said quietly, "Please." Just 5 minutes, he sat across from me, cold and distant. I took a deep breath and said, "I am sorry." He looked shocked. I had never apologized to him before. "I am sorry for not listening to you. I am sorry for hurting you with my words. I wanted you to succeed, but I forgot to love you the way you are." For a long moment, he said nothing. Then tears filled his eyes. He whispered, "You never understand me." "I want to understand now," I replied. "Tell me about your dreams that night." He spoke for hours. He told me about his fear of disappointing me. He told me about his love for drawing. He told me how lonely he felt in his own house. I listened without interrupting. For the first time, I did not judge him. I only listened from that day. Things slowly changed. We started eating dinner together. I asked about his day, and I truly listened. I went to his school art exhibition and saw his paintings on the wall. One of them showed a lonely boy standing far from a tall shadow.
I knew that shadow was me, I said. Your art is beautiful, he smiled for the first time in years. Our relationship did not heal in one day. Trust takes time to rebuild. Some days were still difficult. We still argued. But now, our arguments ended with conversation, not silence. One evening, he came to me and said, "Dad, I don't hate you anymore." That was the happiest sentence I had ever heard today. I understand an important lesson. Children do not need perfect parents. They need parents who listen, who admit mistakes, and who love without conditions. My son once hated me. Not because I was cruel, but because I was blind. I was too focused on his future to see his present. I was too busy correcting him to understand him now. When I look at him, I see not only my son, but also my teacher. He taught me that love is not about control. Love is about connection, and every night, before he goes to sleep, I say 3 words that I should have said long ago. I am proud of you.